Wednesday nights, guys. That's what we're gonna start doing again. Tim and I have put in our calendars. We're ready to rock. Should I wear my blue glasses, Tim? I think I might wear them.
You don't want to stress out those pretty little eyes.
The blue glasses. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's great. Anyway,
they look like really interesting, like safety glasses. Actually,
they do kind of help a little bit. Less headaches throughout the day, I guess, because you take out that blue and you wear them so much.
Yeah,
I try to wear them once in a while.
Yeah, my wife and my kids started wearing those because they were getting headaches, working on computer when they were all virtual, working on the computers. Ben, man, hey, good to see you, buddy. I was waiting for that name to pop up, man. It's been a while.
How fast you been going in those planes, brother?
Always good. Ben, man, how's your hunting season, Ben? You been able to get out a bunch? So anyway, but while Ben's responding there, so my kids were using that with all the virtual stuff going on because they started getting headaches really bad throughout the year. So those things seem to help, though.
I think I have two different colors. Let me try this one.
Michael, how are you?
Oh,
yeah, always good to get out, Ben. Hopefully you get some success here.
Oh man, let's try the black ones. Oh, that looks more professional.
Yeah, there you go. I like those better.
Those clear ones are just so weird. No one sees me though when I'm wearing them, so it generally doesn't matter. So anyway, guys, guess what's coming up? Any guesses, anybody?
What's coming up? What's December hold?
Oh, big Christmas party. So excited, guys. So much going on. Don't forget Team BHP. We're giving away a V3 Matthews bow. That's out there as well. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. I wish it was going better for me too. Jake, what's up, man?
Ben is a great one-pointer. That's awesome. I love it. That's kind of what I saw this last.
That's like our season, bro. That's our season right there. It's
kind of sums up our season for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's been terrible.
Yeah, BHP Christmas I'm excited about. It is truly my favorite show of the year. We just have so much fun, and
just hope it doesn't fail again this year like last year. Right? We had like 200 people watching live. It crashes, then all of a sudden we come back and there's like 80. We're like, what? Yeah. Come on, man.
Good old technology. Hopefully, BeLive's made some upgrades for us, though, and we won't have those issues.
So BHP Christmas is coming up. We sent the flyer out to all the companies. We already have bows coming to give away, so you're absolutely going to want to be a part of this. It's going to be live right here, the same two platforms, YouTube and Facebook. We will go live, and then we will give away. We have an expedition bow. We have, I think, Bear's giving a crossbow and a compound, I believe. There's a ton of bows. We just got a podcast with G5. They said they were going to do something as well. So it's quite insane. It happens so fast too. Companies start sending tons of stuff. I know we got I just love the coming together of the industry to celebrate something that's super important, which is the Christmas holiday. I just love it.
Well, and one of the big things is, we appreciate all you. We appreciate all you showing up to the live shows now that we're back to them. Watching our videos on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and the Team BHP, everything that we do. And I love being able to give back, and it brings joy to us to be able to give back to everybody. So hopefully it won't be one of the Schneidels that win everything this year, but the Van Schneidels, but who knows? It could be
the Van Schindels. They win a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, that membership's totally worth it for them.
I love it. Ben, I didn't realize that was how you found us, was the BHP Christmas giveaway stuff, man. That's awesome. That is good.
Yeah, it's exciting.
So
BHP Christmas.
So, well, just real quick, let me mention for everybody that's on, we're trying to get a little bit more into TikTok, do some live feeds over there as well. We want to encompass all the social media platforms, bring the community all together. And we came to the realization that I can't join the live show. because I don't have enough followers on my TikTok to join the BHP TikTok. And obviously we're doing stuff virtual still. So we created a team.bhp TikTok page. So if y'all could go on there and follow it, what we need to do is get that up to 1,000 followers, and then we can go live on Dave, you'll see both of our faces, Dave and I, on that team.bhp TikTok page. So go over there, look for us again, team.bhp.
Ben, there's a lot of dancing on TikTok for us. I'm not gonna lie. TikTok's my favorite because I can do whatever I want. Like I feel like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is all like professionalism.
We got to protect our brand, right? But not on TikTok.
Not on TikTok. Now TikTok, we're doing island boy dances. Me and Tim, it's so much fun. We're having a blast on TikTok. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good time, man.
It is so fun.
And yeah, so go on and follow us. But Ben, if you want to watch us on Facebook and YouTube, that's cool. Oh man, that island one, that was a funny one, man.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to share a little bit. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know some of the videos I've been working on that are now on YouTube that you can watch full videos. This one was
all right, guys.
So I bought a bow.
So I was scrolling through Amazon and I said, I want to look at some of the more popular bows on Amazon, and they got high ratings.
They haven't fixed that tech because I have it muted here. That's really odd. Anyway, so this video is online, and basically I just talk about buying a bow on Amazon and what I mean, the bow had so many 5-star reviews is crazy. So like it had to review it.
That's sus.
It was good. No, the bow's fine. I mean, it's a standard cheap bow. I mean, it's not like anything, if it's something. Here's my thing. I always say this to everybody. This bow is the perfect little package for someone to get into to learn archery. Okay. It's not about like a brand at this point. It's just like, how do I get somebody who doesn't ever shoot archery to pick up a bow? They're going to, number one, go to Amazon. Number two, they're going to buy the cheapest thing they find. That's fair. They're going to want the cheapest thing just to see if they like it, But I can promise you this. Once they buy this bow, the next bow they buy will be a brand bow. That's my point. So totally worth it.
Yeah, it's almost a necessity, and that's a good point. One of the issues that I have with the Amazon bows is the dealer support, right? Making sure it's set up for the right draw weight, your right length, all that kind of stuff. But you're right. If I'm just looking to buy something cheap that has some quality behind it, maybe I'm going to go out and do that, get into it, and then I'm going to go get the real bow for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like I said, I even like that you don't have dealer support because I like the idea of like you learn the bow yourself. You get it, you try to figure it out yourself. There's some decent instructions actually, and when you see our video, it might help a little bit. But they kind of pre-do it all for you. The loop's in there, the peep's already in. It's crazy. You can just adjust it all. So I think it's good learning how to change it and do everything. But either way, now more serious videos. The inline from Prime. This bow was sick. So if you're looking for a powerhouse, top-notch bow this year, this is a shooter you have to try. This is a bow that, in my opinion, one of the best shooting bows I shot this year. So there's been, mostly positive comments in the comment sections on every thing. One guy said he didn't like the way it shot. He was very critical, actually, but I disagree with him completely. I thought the bow was absolutely amazing, and I shoot all the bows. So I don't... I'm not saying I'm a genius here, but I am going to say for 12 years, I've shot a lot of bows, and this bow is one of the top shooting bows I've ever shot. So they've done an excellent job with this bow.
That's great to hear. We just had Prime on the podcast, so that one will be coming out relatively soon. But it was great to hear, this is basically, I'm not going to say from the ground up, but the changes that they put into this bow, I mean, you can almost consider it, from the ground up changes that they did from the previous lines, and the way that they were explaining what they did and why they did it. I mean, you could tell the emphasis on engineering, the emphasis on quality that they take. Prime's coming big and hard with this launch that they did with the inline. So I can't wait to see the broader reaction when people start to get in their hands and go out to dealers and shoot it. But it's been so far, we've had a lot of positive comments, which is great.
Yep. No, it's great, guys. I definitely one that I think is, we did this video, the speed battle for Matthews specifically. So I went through and I took all of our history of our Matthews testing, put all the speed in one video, which people really like. It's already done like 6,000 views. It's going nuts. But that's this is great, right? This is information people want to see. Once the V3X came out, they get really interested in like, okay, why does it compare to other bows? Some ideas for videos I have coming up are going to be the V3X versus the Prime Inline 3. You know, these are the type of videos you'll see coming up from us. The new Bowtex versus this bow. Just because I think it'd be smart to. So like, here's a good example. The new Bowtex, which I have and I am working on now for them, they will be directly up against this V3X. So you'll see that video the day the Bowtech launches. I'm allowed to send it. You'll see it. So it'll be very, very quick and people will be able to see it. It'll be very exciting. So especially if you're interested between Matthews and Bowtech. But maybe that video will incorporate the inline 3 as well. Now that I think about it, I might be able to do all 3. It gets a little harder when it's just not 1v1. You know, when it's 1v1v1, you got a little bit more longer video, right?
Sometimes we're gonna have to do like a March Madness tournament bracket, I think. Put a bunch of them out there and start knocking them off.
Yeah, oh yeah, we could. That is a good idea actually for voting. I like that idea for voting. I agree with you 100%, Ben. I personally would not upgrade for what they added. I do think they added some cool stuff, and I think it's great. But when we talk about what is really important to change when you're spending the money, in my opinion, if you change the cam, I would definitely consider spending the more money. But for what they added, I mean, if you already have a site that's on there, you don't need the site to go through it, right? I mean, not a huge deal. So I agree. I probably wouldn't make much of a change if I was you. Plus, you got the money, you just want to burn it.
Good point. Good point.
So, Ben, yeah, so 10 Point, we actually just did this video with 10 Point, just launched, I think, last week. This is a great podcast where Tim and I talk with Brian from 10 Point. They have a lot of cool stuff coming that we can't really talk about. He hints to some stuff in this video, but he did tell us after the video some of the things they're doing, and it's very impressive. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how that goes. I think it's going to be really, really great.
It'll be here before you know it, though, man. I think, did they say it was January that they were, like early January, or was it December that they were coming out with that stuff? I can't remember. It was in the podcast, but regardless, we're in December, so it's coming quick.
It's coming quick. Yeah. I did email them and they said that they didn't have information just yet. So they're working on it. That stuff takes time to make and make sure it's right. But hey, Ben, I think you're talking about crossing the aisle as in moving from compound to crossbow is what I think you're stating there. And what I would suggest is have both. I mean, I use both. Like literally, if one day I wake up and I'm like, you know what, I don't feel that great, I just grab the crossbow. And the next night I'm like, I got to get my bow. I want my bow again, So I go back and forth. Or if it's a snowy, nasty day and raining, I grab the crossbow. If I don't want to get my bow wet or get it to rust or anything, I don't want no water hitting it, then I'll swap, So that's what I do. But everybody's different.
Not like I was a big compound bow hunter traditionally anyway, but or you could dislocate your shoulder and then you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like I did a couple of months back. It's gonna be even if I wanted to shoot a compound, I don't know. We'll see if I'll be able to anytime soon. So it is what's
everybody going. Who's all watching? Where are you guys from? What's everybody doing? Let's get some communication going here. I want to know what state you're hunting, what you're using to hunt, bow, compound, crossbow, whatever. Let's hear it.
Dave, what's your setup, man? What were you shooting this year while we're waiting?
Move this TikTok little live thing a little closer so I can try to see those questions too. I used a Bowtech Solution SS. I used a Bear Archery Redemption. I used a Excalibur Twin Strike. We're about the 3 main ones. Oh yeah, the Revolt. Love that bow. They did a great job with that bow. Just wait. I can't tell you what's coming, but something's coming. There's a lot coming, WC. I wish I was allowed to like spill the beans,
Yeah.
That'd be so great.
On a live show, that would be great.
But if I did spill the beans, we would be out of business very fast.
Yeah, we would not be seen ever again.
We would be sued and gone.
We would just disappear, never to be seen again. Nobody knows where we went.
KC Deer Hunter says, KC, Missouri, shooting Elite Option 6. Nice bow. That's on TikTok. Sorry, guys, you can't see those comments. Matthews Halon 32, 10 Point Viper. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You got to have the two. You might as well take advantage of having that, and have it. Why would you not? If it's legal in your state, you might as well have a crossbow in a compound.
Yeah.
It's in every advantage
where you might want to. I mean, if weather's horrible, you don't want to sit in a tree stand and you're shooting out of ground blind. You haven't practiced out of ground blind or practiced sitting and shooting. I mean, a crossbow is a great option to do that. So,
yeah. So, what about you, Tim? Go through your stuff real quick.
So I stuck with the Excalibur this year. So it was my I let her taste blood once, which is good. Got a freezer full of deer meat, which is awesome. She hasn't eaten in 2 years, so that was a good meal for her. But man, I just love that Excalibur. It's just such a
simple,
consistent crossbow as well, though. I mean, that thing is dialed in. I think you'll remember I shot it this year, and end of last season I missed a doe high and never really did anything because that was my last hunt. Shot it this year and needed to tweak the scope a little bit. And I tweaked the scope, and that thing, man, I was firing such tiny groups at 40 yards. It was absolutely amazing. And it's just such. I have the assassin version, right? So being able to crank it silently and then decock it as well silently, when I'm entering and leaving, and that kind of thing is just. I mean, I can't get over the Excalibur. I like it. That's what I've shot for the last couple of years. But, and here's a big but. When we talked to 10 points, I think 10 point might be the one that I have to shoot next year. That those bows are just so impressive for the technology that you get on them. Not just 10 point. I mean, their whole line, their Wicked Ridge line, all of that stuff, the technology, their AccuDraw system, all of that stuff. I mean, great crossbows to look at if you're looking for a crossbow, for sure.
I'll tell you what I'm interested in this year coming up. I'm interested in Darton. I want to know what Darton's doing. Now that Black Eagle owns them, I want to know, what are we going to see from Darton when it comes to compounds? What are we going to see from crossbows? It looks like they launched a bow. I'm on their website just looking around. I don't know if I can share this. I think I can share it. Share screen. Yeah, I can. I think. Oh, here you go. And I wonder how I make that bigger and us smaller.
Getting there.
I can't. It won't let me just get that where I want it. Dang it.
Anyway, I like the slideshow though. It's nice.
Well, I didn't hear anything about Darton launching new bows or anything, so I do want to make a point though that they do show 2022 bows.
Yeah, they do.
But again, this is the stuff that. So here's the thing. Well, this doesn't look much different to me. This Maverick XT, that looks identical to me than the other ones. I don't know how much they actually changed. But anyway, I'm interested in Darton because now that they're owned by Black Eagle, what's going to happen? Will there be changes? Will there be a new crossbow? What are we going to see? And that's why I'm interested. But when I see things like this 2022 new bow, it kind of, I don't want to say upsets me, but it's how come no one says anything? It's I had no idea they launched a 2022 bow. Shouldn't they tell the media organizations like us that they launched a bow? You know what I mean? I just think it's silly.
This is kind of a transition year, though, so maybe they're building up for a huge 2023 launch, and we'll see a lot more coming their way, which I sure hope so.
Yeah, I mean, their crossbows have always been very nice, but there's not much here. Let's see. It looks pretty
it looks like the same.
Yeah, I don't see anything major difference or anything changed. So we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I want to believe in them. They're a Michigan company, and I really want to hope that they can do good. But I didn't see much out of it. We're waiting to see. The thing about this too is people don't realize is that when you buy a company, it's going to cost a lot of money. So I don't know if Black Eagle is ready for how much it costs plus what they'd have to put into it. I have no idea. But there's a lot to engineering and design changes. You can't just do anything. There's patents, there's copy, right? There's things in the way.
And there's just pure safety in the way, right? I mean, you have to build a top-notch quality bow. One misstep, one issue quality-wise, and that can ruin your brand forever. So absolutely, it takes a long time to. I mean, we've talked to companies where they've been working on technology for 7 years, It took them 7 years to perfect a certain technology to get it out to the consumer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it takes time for sure.
See, WC says Killer Instinct. I haven't seen them. I don't know who owns Killer Instinct now. They own. Whoa, this one looks pretty sick. Let me show this one. I haven't shot this. I haven't even seen this bow. Hold on a minute. There's another one I've never seen. The SWAT XI. That's not the one you're talking about, WC. But let me just share it somehow. Share screen. Look at this one, Tim. That's wild.
Oh, that's really cool looking.
Tiny. You know, I think I saw this at like a Dunham's or something.
The SWAT X1.
Yeah, see where they have the pistol grip there? That's about the same spot as that Darton we just saw. Centered in the center of the bow.
Yeah, which isn't bad. I mean, you want it well balanced. So, I mean, it depends on obviously how it feels. I do like that the foot stirrup goes underneath. I will say that. I think that's a great, safety feature, so your foot's not sticking into the rail. Not that you're ever putting a bolt in it, but you don't want to take the chance. But I'm looking at the stats here, and 6 1/4 inches cocked. That's pretty tiny.
It is small. I feel like this might be an underrated bow. I mean, there's been no marketing on it that I've seen. And this bow looks very tiny. It looks like a Raven or a top-notch 10-point in size. So,
yeah, it looks very adjustable.
The price, look at the price, $1,300.
That's not a bad price.
No, that's what I'm saying.
For a bow that small, that's shooting potentially 405 feet per second. I mean, that's pretty darn good, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is a pretty impressive looking bow, and the stats don't. The stats are the stats, and it's pretty impressive as well. That's for sure. So Ron's asking if we've shot the Raven 500, and the answer is no. We have not shot the Raven 500. They've been kind of, I think, no, struggling is the right word, but manufacturing wise, trying to get themselves prepped for sales. I don't think that they would have any really, or a lot to really, give to the media side at this point.
They have zero.
I
just asked them. So yeah, they have nothing for the media right now.
Yep. But the 500, I mean, they're setting a high target, and word on the street is that I don't know about, it's not, I don't think it's necessarily from Raven. But word on the street is we might see bows that exceed 500 coming up in the coming years.
Just heard that again today. So I think this 500 number looks big, but it's about to be pushed aside soon here. So I don't know who's launching what, but
word is me that at some point, depending on how fast these things now granted the kinetic energy that it throws out, I mean, I don't know how far you're going to shoot, so I don't know if that it's really going to be an issue, but it concerns me a little bit that as we increase speeds here, that you could start to get states and DNRs thinking differently about crossbows than they already do, and pushing that off into a different season than an actual bow season. I remember when that Crossman, what was it, the Crossman, the air one? Yeah, the airbow came out. One of the factors that they used in how they categorize that type of weapon was the speed on that. And I think it was 520. I might be wrong, but I think it was a little bit over 500 feet per second. And that was one of the things that they claimed was pushing them into not treating it like a crossbow, was how fast it shot.
So Ron, to answer your question, the answer is no, because I ain't paying for it. So if Raven can send us one, we'll do it, but I don't think it's going to happen, brother. They when I last talked to them, they said they had zero for marketing because they can't even keep up with their, selling it out. They're just, so far behind. I don't think it's going to happen. Ben, this is actually really impressive right here. That's a good speed at 60 pounds, dude. That's a really good speed. What'd you do? Was your arrow weight 200 grams? 200 grains? All right.
Yeah, so Ben's asking about the ATA show and about how a lot of the manufacturers don't look like they're coming, like major manufacturers aren't going. It is kind of a bummer. I will say, ATA has always been, when we go, a good time to kind of, see the people that we support in the industry and that, more importantly, support us in the industry. And, we have actually some decisions to make ourselves in regards to ATA and all that kind of stuff as well. But, I think this year is going to be a little bit different for ATA, but I think that they're going to come out of it okay. But, we'll see as time goes on.
Yeah. I mean, for us, the decision was pretty easy. We can't go. I mean, it's not that we don't want to go, but if you could think about it from our perspective, out of, let's say 100% of the companies that we go to see and talk to and do content with and discuss things with, 20% are going. So, I mean, we couldn't even justify the cost to go. I mean, it's so expensive to go. You factor a hotel for 2-3 nights, at premium price plus driving, and that's driving, not flying, gas, food for all the guys.
It's in Louisville this year too, right? Which is even farther for us.
You're going to a whiskey thing in Louisville. Everything's going to be paid for by the company. I mean, it's expensive, man. You're talking a couple $1,000. So
yeah, well,
that would be great.
Jamie and I go. Because last time we had a nice $300 short rib dinner on behalf of BowHunterPlanet. So thank you.
KC, is that you from TikTok? Because if it is, I saw your comment. It's hard to read both at once, but you said, I think that's you, but also shooting the Killer Instinct. They get a bad rap, but the warranty is amazing. So I'm assuming you might have had an issue. Oh, man, that's funny. Anyway. Christmas special is coming for anybody who's just joined, didn't hear us say that. So December 29th is a Wednesday night, 29th, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. EST. Tons of giveaways. It's going to be the same time we give away the Team BHP Matthews V3. We'll give that away later that night. Tim will probably do that, or Jamie on that page, on the Facebook page. Yep. But you don't have to be present for that one. But you do. So, Tim, here's what I was thinking for the giveaways this year. You can enter to win. You enter to win. But in the print, it'll say you have to be live to claim. Because then, you could pre-register for the live event, right? You see what I'm saying? So you pre-register as you enter. And then when you come to watch the show, we'll do some of the giveaways throughout the show like we always do. But if they're not present, then we pick a new winner that is present. A little harder, but to me that's the fairest way to do it, and drive people to watch the show.
I like it. We'll have to get a final count on all the prizes, because it might just be that we get so many in that we can just afford to give it away to everybody the 1,000, 2,000 people that end up showing up. Because I'll tell you what, these companies are responding in a big way, and they always have for the Christmas show. But I'm really excited at some of the commitments that we've already gotten for the Christmas show and what we're going to be giving away. So. Very good stuff.
Well, the thing about it, it's fun to me, is 2 of the emails I got back were companies who are super excited about it. Like, oh, I can't wait. One is Deer Came Coffee, who offered to co-host and co-sponsor the show, which we agreed to. We're like, absolutely, that'd be great. And they're going to do a watch party at their store in Sterling Heights, Michigan. And so you can watch it there live, and then Jamie's going to go to their store. I think Jamie or Tim or one of us are going to go. Can't be me because I have to host here. But one of us will go, probably Jamie, and then he'll go live from there and be on for not like the whole time. I was thinking he'd go and do like, hey, here's the shop. Here's everybody, say hi.
Yeah, give us a tour for sure.
A tour, yeah, a quick tour. He could have a coffee and, whatever, and then he could watch the show from there. And then, maybe some people can go. I think it's an invite only because I think it's closed. But if you guys are in that area and you want to go, let us know. We could get you tickets for that with them. That would be fun. I'm sure they'll do some cool stuff there.
For sure. If you haven't checked them out, giveaway. They are amazing coffee, by the way. And we don't just say that, we actually drink it Yep.
So the giveaway link is not live yet. We haven't opened it yet. I'll actually start working on it this week. But the problem is we're trying to see how many gifts we get to put in there. But maybe I'll just leave the gifts off for now. Sorry, Ben's comment got me.
Hold on, I'm on a different page.
Oh God! Jamie claims to have Viking blood in him, so I'll just let you guys know. And Jamie's on the other owner.
If you're talking about being violent and angry all the time, yes.
Yeah, Jamie claims to have Viking blood in his heritage. But anyway, so yeah, sorry. The link will be ready soon, and I will promote that on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You'll know when it happens, and we'll push that. So just make sure you're following us, so you get the bell to know. I'll do a quick video on YouTube for it, a video on everything, just to let people know, put the link in everything we have. So you'll see it in the Instagram and all that. But anyway, you'll go over to it. You'll enter now and be ready for the show. And then at the live show, we'll pick winners. And if they're present, we'll give them like 5 minutes to reply. If they're present, they'll win. If not, we'll go back and pick another one until someone who's there wins. And if that doesn't work, if like literally we can never find anybody, then Tim and I'll just pick randomly out of the comments, because we can do it however the hell we want.
That's right. That's right. We are just giving stuff away.
We're in charge.
We're going to be merry and happy, and we'll try and hook you guys up, which is awesome. We love you guys. So, I'm just going to give another shout out here, real quick, for those that might be on now that weren't earlier. But Team BHP, something that's near and dear to all of our hearts. We got a lot of people that join us on the live shows that are part of the Team BHP. You can see how cool people they are. We interact with them a lot. Go onto the Team BHP Facebook page. You can search it Team BHP and find us on Facebook. It's a open group. You got to answer a couple questions. Make sure you're not a bot, or make sure you're not some telemarketer from India, which we get a lot for some reason. I don't know. I think there might be like some sort of Team BHP racing group over there, and maybe that's why we get it. But go over there, fill out the quick questionnaire, join that group. A lot of good people. It's just, people, hunters supporting hunters. And then, there's other stuff when it comes to Team BHP as well. Obviously there's that interaction with that group, but we also have different benefit levels. You can join Team BHP for free, but if you want to take advantage of the membership levels that we have, you can go over to the Patreon links that we have over on that Team BHP page. It's all explained there. But you get access to some really cool stuff, like the discount codes that we have for a lot of the companies in the industry. We're actually going to be revamping some of the memberships for next year to provide even more stuff, some BHP swag in there as well. So take a look at all that stuff. And again, for all of those that are Facebook and YouTube, if you could help us out, go over to TikTok. If you have a TikTok account, look up team.bhp and start following us, because we're gonna go live with TikTok as well. And we need some followers on that team.bhp in order to have 2 users that are able to go live. So we'd appreciate the support there.
Did you just say something that was a long, drawn-out conversation?
Do you want me to repeat all that?
Yes.
No.
What's this?
Man, we appreciate your support on that.
Jurassic Classic giveaway. I don't know what this is. We don't do it, but I don't know what it is. Tickets. Interesting. Giveaway Outdoor Expo. It's in Ohio. I'll have to look into that. No, I don't know what that is. We haven't done that, but so many tiers. Yes, we have a lot of tier options for Team BHP, so it's cool because it gives you a lot of different options. The higher the tier, the more entries into giveaways you get, which is always helpful. So Tim, make sure you remember that when you're doing the people's entries for the V3 bow.
For sure.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I don't know. Did we miss any topics we wanted to talk about? I think we talked about the giveaway, Christmas coming up.
Christmas is the big one, guys. Get the word out. We'll, there'll be more and more information coming as we go. But the more support, here's the deal. The more support that we get on that show, meaning the more viewers that show up, the more companies want to see the show and give to us every year. And we've gotten some amazing responses from companies in the past. And we want to make sure that we keep it going for everybody to be able to keep giving more and larger prizes. So definitely hop on, mark it in your calendar for Wednesday, December 29th, 8 p.m. EST.
I think it's interesting, too. I feel like BHP is the only organization that does an end-of-year Christmas party. That's for everybody.
Yep. Well,
I don't know anybody does that.
I want to say a lot of that is because we just like to bring everybody together, and that's, our passion is the community, right? And our passion is getting everybody together all the time. And what better way than to especially do that once a year and give away a bunch of stuff from the industry. And I know the industry appreciates it, because I don't think the industry would really have that. If you had a certain brand that did that, like a bow brand that tried to do that, it'd be great, but I don't think it would be as fun or as effective, because we just get so many companies involved in the Team BHP Christmas show. It's just, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome as usual, and the fun part to me is all the companies come in and view too. They share it, they share the stream, and sometimes they'll join us for quick live hellos. In fact, I was working on that, trying to see who could join just for a quick, hey, it's Tyler Jordan from Realtree or whoever, right? But hopefully they'll send the videos and we can get those going in the intro like we always do, and it'll be fun. So I think that's cool.
Good deal.
All right. I think that's it. We'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
It's always a pleasure. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time on the live show. Next Wednesday, 8 p.m. we'll be on again. And then by then, that is real quick. Let me throw a date out. So that's the 8th. And then the week after that's the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th. So the 29th is the show. So Tim and I are going to try to have that link for the giveaways open on the 15th is the goal. So 2 weeks from now, because then we'll know probably what's going to be there at least, so we can start populating for picking winners. But then again, I guess I don't have to put the prizes on Tim. We could just promote the prizes later. Now I think about it, so I might be able to open it up sooner. I'll let you guys know.
And there'll be certain ones that we'll have that go, that are only for people to enter. Obviously we'll pick if you're on the live show, but we'll have the links if you enter the live show to be able to register and everything like that. So get the word out there, please.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that. We'll see you next time, brother. We're out of here. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.